All right, man. I ain't make a beat in a little bit. Been riding my bike, fucking with my boards, my skill boards. I ain't been out on them yet. But check it out, man. I got a beat. Normal boom bap, the way I like it. I was watching old school movies this weekend, and it just this Sunday, and yo, it just got me that feel. You know what I'm saying? So I just made something like that. Yo, check out what I got right here, man. I got records. Yo, The Last Future. The Last Future, right there. Look, The Last Future. No Love Without Hate, Wu-Tang Records. The Last Shall Be First, Red Ant Records. Yo, just a quick rundown real quick, man. Just a quick rundown. So, yo, I was doing music in Red Hook. Everybody know I was doing music for mad years. Been on other record labels, Polydor, Kick Live Records. It's a whole bunch. I could go on and on and on, right? So, yo, finally, me and my boy Ace, we started a record label, all right? Nocturnal 7 Records, right? So that's The Last Future right there. That's how The Last Future started, Nocturnal 7 Records. But yo, that record came out in 1994. It came out in 1994. To get to this record in 1994, to get to that, right? The work we put in, I would say it took about 2 years. 2 years of just working with rappers in Red Hook projects in the hood, boom, with the team. We had a crew, Mad Mob. I ain't gonna say everybody who was in it, but of course, Hellraiser, Seventh and Bastard was in Mad Mob, all right? Boom, it was in my crib. Everybody in the projects that rap was coming to my crib, all right? Even producers, so a lot of producers came out of that camp from Red Hook, all right? From coming around me in my crib, all right? So I was teaching everybody. Anybody wanna rap? Boom. So, you know, like in our hood, we got my brother named Bick. We got a whole lot of different coaches. The dude Speedy, he was the track coach. And, you know, Bick and Ghost, they was doing the basketball teams and stuff like that. So somebody compared me to them. And I was like, wow. Y'all compared me. They was like, yo, you was like the Bick and Ghost, the Murray, of Red Hook, the Speedy of Red Hook, but in the music business. I'm like, what? They said, yeah, you would let the young kids come to your house and do songs and rap and perfect their skill. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't even realize I was doing that. But I thought I was just helping kids, and also it was during the drug time, the height of the drug game, giving some kids a place to go, safe place to rap, have fun, and chill out in my crib, all right? And make music and enjoy yourself. Bring your weed, your beer, whatever, and just chill out in the crib. I was like the big brother, all right? So it took 2 years of doing music at this point, all right? With this new style of music, with this new Mad Mob kind of thing going on, boom, opening up my crib to be like a studio hangout kind of thing to get to The Last Future. During that time we got to The Last Future, we came in contact with RZA and them. So, boom, during that same time we was with RZA and them doing our stuff. We created the Sons of Man. That happened, boom. So, No Love Without Hate, right here, No Love Without Hate. No Love Without Hate came out in 1995, all right? So these two records is basically happening at the same time, all right? 1995. So from 1994 to 1995. Boom, 1995 happened, boom. We rolling with Wu-Tang and them, we recording other songs, we Sons of Man, we doing our shit. You know what I'm saying? Sons of Man, right there, right? Boom, you see me in Motherless Child, you see me in Cold World, you see me in Sons of Man's videos, you see me in Shabazz videos, right? All right, so we was doing it, you know, we was getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Getting it. Like, yo, we gonna be famous. Then, 1995, a few years later, 1998, boom. we released this. The last shall be first on Red Ant Records. So from 95 to 1998, that's 3 years. So it took us 3 years to get there. So basically from Nocturnal 7 Records, right? Let's say 2 years to get there to 1994, all the way to 98. That's 6 fucking years. 6 fucking years of putting in work, grinding, going through drama, going through all kind of shit that, motherfucker, you shouldn't even put yourself through. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, of course, I got paid. I went to LA. I was out in LA. We did the album in LA, part of it in New York City. Boom, I got a check. During the negotiations, it took 2 years to do the negotiations to make this album happen, right? During that negotiation, they gave me $5,000. I'm like, oh, I got 5 G. When the album basically was done, they gave me a $20,000 check. That's $25,000. Boom. After the record sold, I got royalty checks. I was like, oh shit, like royalty checks came from the record label. Let's just say another $10,000. Let's just say in 6 years, oh shit, I kept playing this silly beat. Ready? Next beat. All right, so boom. So in 6 years, it took me 6 years to get to this album. I made $35,000. I was the shit, right? I was the shit. Then my boy was just talking to me, one of my real good friends, DJ Broadway, he's from Red Hook, one of my brothers. He said, yo, Preme, man, how much you got paid? Let's add this up. So we started adding the shit up. We started adding it up. Yo, it took you this long, it took you 2 years to get to The Last Future, it took you another year to get to Wu-Tang Records, boom, it took you 3 more years to get to the Red Ant Records, you got $35,000 all together, alright, you got 35? He's like, damn, Preme, yo, you could have made that amount of money working at fucking McDonald's. Yo, you know how the fuck I felt? He said I could have made, it took me 6 years to make $35,000. He said I could have made that shit working at McDonald's. Yo, here's how I felt. I felt like that. I was like, yo, I almost went in the fucking shop, son. It took me 6 years to make $35,000. Yo, at the time when I started this, The Last Future, I had a fucking job. I was, right? That's like fucking 1990, right? I was working, I was making like fucking in 1990, I was already making like 28, almost $30,000 a year at a fucking job, man. I gave that shit up to do this shit. If I'd have stayed at my job, I'd have fucking, in 6 years, if I'd have worked at McDonald's and made $10,000 a year, in 6 years, I'd have had $60,000. That shit made me go, you know what? I ain't chasing this shit no more. Fuck that. So I stopped chasing it. But I had studio equipment. I had a name for myself. So I opened up my crib, right? I was living in Flatbush, Crown Heights. I opened up my crib as a studio. Started letting people come in $35 an hour. That shit was buzzing. I was like, boom, I was getting it because I'm Su-Preme. Su-Preme for Wu-Tang. Boom. I was getting the money. So I was just hustling, doing any and everything to get the money that I missed out on. I started grinding hard. All right. So boom, guess what? And back then, there was no internet like YouTube wasn't even the shit. But they had a thing called mp3.com had came out. I put songs on there, guess what? We was getting 5 cents fucking per play. Yo, in 1 year, I made way more than $35,000 off of mp3.com. All right, and I've been using the internet ever since to hustle. Yo, for like over the next 10, 15 years, all I was doing was hustling, making G's, way more money independently on my own than I ever made fucking with the music business. All right? I'm not down in the music business, but yo, you gotta go through some shit, man. paying dues. That's what they call it. Peace!